actually my first YouTube video and voiceover on this channel, so please ignore any mistakes that I might make. Anyways, in today's video, we're going to be drawing other people's OCs. So let's jump right into it. First, we have to pick a number. And I actually have a Pinterest board pre-prepared. It's full of all these drawings and of people's OCs, and draw these in your styles just for when I get art block, and it's actually very useful, so that's what we're gonna use today. The drawing that was chosen is a drawing by this user right here. So unfortunately, when I was screen recording the first part of this video, I guess it didn't embed correctly, so I wasn't able to use the actual screen recording, and instead I have to use the time-lapse replay, but that's what I get for drawing for an hour straight. Due to this first clip being a time-lapse recording, you can't see it, but I did have the reference right next to me on the screen. However, I actually didn't have a clear idea for this drawing. However, noticing the thing she was holding and the thing in her head, and when I looked in the comments on the reference image, the creator said she was wearing a straight jacket. So I kind of got like a Psycho Cutie vibe, and that's what I went for when sketching. Obviously, I did add a little bit of my own taste to the design with the extra buckles and stuff, just for some added flair. Also, I tried a different style and tried out different brushes that I just got. So it's definitely a bit different from my usual drawings. Although I did regret drawing all of those buckles on her jacket. So, yeah. Now that we're at the point where my screen recording actually started working, you can see up close and personal what I'm doing. I actually tried a thick outline on the outside, and I actually kind of like it. Something I actually really like about this drawing is the overall composition, and it's really nice in my opinion, although there's a lot of things that could have been fixed, like the rendering that we'll get to at a later point. While drawing, there were some things in the original OC and the picture especially that I couldn't make out, so I kind of just improvised from what I saw. In the stockings that the character was wearing, there was little bits of pink and little bits of white, and I couldn't really tell what it was, so I just decided to make it stripes, and they actually look pretty cute to me. In this video, I was actually planning on doing 2 different OCs at the least. However, I never knew that I drew very, very slowly. And each of these clips were actually around an hour each, and there was like 4 of them. So even when speeding this up, this video is 20 minutes long. So I thought to save you guys the agony of a 40-minute video. pick 2 things I like about this drawing, it would probably be like the line art and the overall composition, since I really like how like everything works really well together and it gives off like a really cool vibe. If I had to pick 2 things I didn't like, it would probably be the rendering on the hair and the colored line art. I think the black line art would have done a lot better, since it would have popped away from the other pastel colors, since all those colors are around the same range. So the black line art would have just made them look better together. But I digress. Another thing I would do differently in this drawing is the background. I don't know what kind of Picasso I thought I was, calling myself drawing a background. I do not like backgrounds, never have, probably never will. And I just probably saw it on some Instagram or YouTube video and decided that squares would be the best. However, the colors I picked for those squares didn't do much for the drawing at all. However, I did like that screen tone that I used, and I honestly want to keep using it more because it's actually really cool. I'm gonna end this video, or this voiceover essentially, but if you want more videos like this, please like and subscribe, and if you have any suggestions, just leave them in the comments. Thank you.